Imagine for a moment that the sports brand Nike would come to mind as an idea to do business. Today, the sports brand Nike can no longer be ignored. People everywhere in the world know this popular brand. Young and old wear this brand, nowadays not only for sports, but also as daily clothing. Welcome everyone. Glad you are watching a brand new video from Moneyfellas. In this video, we take you through the inspiring story of Phil Knight, the founder and owner of the world-famous brand Nike. In this video, we also take you into facts that you didn't know yet, and we give you 5 quotes to achieve the same as Phil Knight. Stay tuned. It all started when Phil Knight graduated from college. He was like many other students. He had very little money and no clear prospects. All Phil Knight liked to do was run. Phil Hampson Knight was born in Portland, Oregon to Bill Knight, a lawyer turned newspaper publisher, and his wife, Loda Cloy, Hatfield Knight. Knight grew up in the Eastmoreland neighborhood of Portland and attended Cleveland High School. When his father refused to give him a summer job at his newspaper, believing his son should look for work on his own, Knight went to the rival Oregonian, where he worked the morning shift to keep track of sports scores and returned home each morning full of energy. Ran, namely, 7 miles. Knight continued his education at the University of Oregon in Eugene. That same year, Knight also received his Army Reserve Commission and was a distinguished military graduate. Phil loved to run. It was not only an outlet, but also his passion. As an Oregon middle-distance runner, his personal best was 1 mile in 4 minutes 13 seconds, and he won varsity letters for his track performance in 1957, 1958, and 1959. In 1977, Knight co-founded an American running team called Athletics West with Bowerman and Jeff Hollister. Immediately after graduating from the University of Oregon, Knight enlisted in the Army and served 1 year on active duty and 7 years in the Army Reserve. He then enrolled at the Stanford Graduate School of Business, where Knight produced a paper for his small business college, Can Japanese Sports Shoes Do to German Sports Shoes What Japanese Cameras Did to German Cameras? Essentially detailing his eventual foray into sell running shoes. His ambition was to import high-quality and low-cost running shoes from Japan to the American market. He graduated in 1962 with a master's degree in business administration from Stanford. Knight set off on a world tour after graduating, stopping in Kobe, Japan in November 1962. There he discovered Tiger brand running shoes, manufactured in Kobe by Onitsuka Co., now known as ASICS. Impressed with the quality and low cost of the shoes, Knight called Mr. Onitsuka, who agreed to meet with him. By the end of the meeting, Knight had secured Tiger distribution rights for the western United States. It would be over a year before the first Tiger samples were shipped to Knight. During that time, he found a job as an accountant in Portland. When Knight finally received the shoe samples, he sent 2 pairs to Bowerman of the University of Oregon, hoping to get both a sale and influential endorsement. To Knight's surprise, Bowerman not only ordered the Tiger shoes, but also offered to partner with Knight and contribute product design ideas. The 2 men handshake and agreed to a partnership on January 25, 1964, the birth date of Blue Ribbon Sports, the company that would later become Nike. Knight's first sales were made of a now legendary green Plymouth Valiant car at track meetings in the Pacific Northwest. In 1969, these early sales enabled Knight to quit his accounting job and work full-time for Blue Ribbon Sports. Jeff Johnson, Nike's first employee, suggested renaming the company Nike, named after the Greek winged goddess of victory, and Blue Ribbon Sports was subsequently renamed Nike in 1971. Nike's swoosh logo, now considered one of the most valuable logos in the world, was commissioned in 1971 for $35 by graphic design student Carolyn Davidson. According to Nike's website, Knight said at the time, "I don't like it, but it will grow on me." In September 1983, Davidson was awarded an undisclosed amount of Nike stock for her contribution to the company's brand. Television program Oprah in April 2011. Knight claimed that he gave Davidson a few hundred shares when the company went public. At Nike, Knight developed personal relationships with some of the world's most recognizable athletes including Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods. These two gentlemen ensure that the brand has grown so incredibly in the years from 2000 to today. The collaboration has earned Nike billions. Jordan, now 59, was one of the first athletes to become a global marketing product. His salary was supplemented every year with the most lucrative sponsorship deals. Everyone in the world knows about the Nike Air Jordan shoes. The deal with Nike now yields Jordan a sloppy $123 million annually. What many don't know is that Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods saved Nike. Thanks to the collaboration with these two sportsmen, Nike has been able to keep its head above water. Nike was almost bankrupt before the collaboration. They had huge debts, but thanks to this daring collaboration, Nike has grown so much shortly afterwards that it can never go bankrupt again. As of October 3, 2022, Nike was ranked by Forbes as the 27th richest person in the world, with an estimated net worth of $35.2 billion. Nike has since become the largest supplier of sporting goods in the world. Philip Knight served as chairman of the board until mid-2016, and Mark Parker is the CEO and president. Nike had revenues of $45 billion for the fiscal year ending May 31, 2021, and employed 73,300 people worldwide. Since 2016, Phil Knight has resigned from all his duties and is taking a step back at his billion-dollar company. However, he resigned his duties after a collaboration with Apple, namely the Nike Apple Watch. We will also share with you 4 facts you didn't know about Phil Knight and Nike. Phil started with $500. The Nike logo was designed by a college student, Carolyn Davidson, for $35. She would later receive shares of Nike that are now worth more than $700,000. Nike's first homemade shoes were produced with a waffle iron. The slogan, "Just Do It," was inspired by the words, "Let's do it," by serial killer Gary Gilmore, just before his execution. Are you inspired by Phil's story? That's what we thought. We will also inform you of 5 quotes that have ensured that Phil succeeded as an entrepreneur. In various interviews, Phil gave the following 5 quotes that he recommends to everyone. 1. Have faith in yourself, but also have faith in faith. Not faith as others define it. Faith as you define it. Faith as faith defines itself in your heart. 2. Fight not to win, but to avoid losing. A surefire losing strategy. 3. Don't tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do and let them surprise you with their results. 4. You are remembered for the rules you break. 5. Fear of failure, I thought, will never be our downfall as a company. So this was our video for today. I hope you all liked this video. Did you enjoy the video, and did you find it an inspiring story? Leave a comment. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, and also share it with your friends and family. We'll be back soon with a new video. Until then, keep supporting and be careful. See you soon.